A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Oakland A's. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Cole Irvin gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Lamont Wade Jr., the batter. He will lead this one off today.
Wade Jr.
Pitch on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Next, it'll be Mike Yastrzemski. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
So he sets him down swinging. Mike Yastrzemski goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Giants turned away. A's coming up. It's the Bay Bridge Series on MLB Network. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And a full count for Canada now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Starling Marte waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Batting second.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Starling Marte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's got 1 hit in 28 tries. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt.
Ready now is Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. The 2-1. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. The 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Leading off for the Giants, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First offering. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Brandon Crawford is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
High in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The left fielder, Austin Slater.
Two down, no one on base. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. First pitch of the AB on its way. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Josh Harrison.
The right fielder, Josh Harrison.
First pitch coming, here it is. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Slater's under it, 1 down.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is Slater, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Moreland leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Count still full, 3-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-1. Here it comes. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Solano for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5-4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
The second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Now here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olsen is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now to bat, Steven Duggar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Lamont Wade. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
The shortstop, Elvis and 2.
Here it comes now to Andrus, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he popped him up. Yastrzemski coming on, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And now he scales the wall and makes an unbelievable catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So now it's Mark Canha, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Now the 1-0. This one for Crawford at short. Right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Starling. Marte.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First offering, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
11, 1 ball, 1
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Marte at second with 2 down. All even now, 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's fouled away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up is Mike Yastrzemski. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the first pitch.
Ball. Cue ball. No strike.
2-0 count. The pitch.
No. Inside.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he'll send a ground ball down to third. 1 there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah. Lowry.
First delivery to him. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Josh Harrison stands in. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
To the plate now, Mitch Moreland as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. And now in the box, Sean Murphy. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Driven nicely into the gap. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and 1 strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the A's open it up 4-1 now.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Not shortstop.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Four runs here in this half inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and striding in to bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Now the pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he misses with it, 1-1. To 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. It's the A's 4 and the Giants 1. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First offering. Drilled right back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Fly ball out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
1 out, runner at first. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter number 7. Second base.
Next, it'll be Donovan Solano. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this is swung on and hit to Lowry at second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Now the first pitch.
No, off the plate.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now the 1-0. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman. Yeah.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jed Lowry. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Olson leads off first with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Duggar's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 3, Josh Harrison.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Hit out towards second. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. 5 innings complete. The A's lead it 4-2. Now to the plate, Lamont Wade. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
No, inside. That's a ball.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So next to hit is Mike Yastrzemski, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Now here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. Fouled away. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So now here is Buster Posey, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First delivery to him. And he takes ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece.
Third baseman.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Birch Smith takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. So now to the plate, Chris Bryant, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. No one out with a runner at second. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. From the stretch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Kenna comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next to dig in, Austin Slater. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
One ball, 1 strike, the count. Posey at second. Crawford is over at first with 1 away. And that's taken for a called strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready on 0-2.
Outside ball.
Two down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line, and this will stay fair. Home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and it's now 7-4.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Into the box, Donovan Solano.
The second baseman.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0.
Ball. No.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Steven Duggar, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2.
No. 2 balls. 2 strikes.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. He's right there. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Giants 7 and the Athletics 4. Caleb Berriger enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding forward now is the DH, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Moreland.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Next to hit, Sean Murphy. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Three-two pitch. And he struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lamont Wade. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now here it comes, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. A couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch.
Ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder still going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now batting, catcher.
To the plate now, Buster Posey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. To the left side, but it's well foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Hey, that was a gorgeous backhand stop right there. You could definitely tell he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take that extra step. But I like that. The eternal clock was right on play, and he was able to make a great throw to get the out.
In now, Chris Bryant. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Brandon Crawford would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Now here's the first offering. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Giants 8 and the Athletics 4. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat.
The shortstop, Elvis.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Here it comes now to Andrus. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hands stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Mark Canha.
So now to the plate, Mark Canha, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Fouled away.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
The 1-2.
Ball. No.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Ball.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Andres gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A's go quietly there. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Yusmeiro Petit has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
The left fielder, Austin Slater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Got him. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Wilmer Flores will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Petit is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kenna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Next, here is Donovan Solano, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Digging in will be Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. One and one.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's another 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Jed Lowry, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Slater is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 3, Josh Harrison.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Striding in is Steven Duggar. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 1 for 2.
Steven Duggar.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. In for strike two.
20-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Lamont Wade, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted down the line in left. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in next, Mike Yastrzemski. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Murphy is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Mitch Moreland.
Designated hitter, Mitch.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Next to hit is Sean Murphy. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. One out, nobody on. Dribbled down the third baseline. Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Up next,
so here is Matt Chapman, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. 1 ball. No
2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Last strike now for Oakland. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Giants rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Johnny Cueto is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No siente quién me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.